wish I had a time machine so that I could go back to when I lost my job 6 months ago and just not make an account.
It's too late for that.
I'm stepping back from doing.
So what shifted? What changed?
Over the past few months, I've become really unhappy.
Well, I can't wait to hear this.
I did not realize that I was literally selling parts of my soul and the money could have never made it worth it. I just wish that someone would have warned me and told me that I was going to be later experiencing PTSD from the sexual trauma.
These women have come to regret their actions. Starting an OnlyFans only made their lives miserable. Their parents was disappointed in them. Their partners did not want to be seen in public with them. And most important of all, they could not get a job. Subscribe.
Here's why starting an OnlyFans was the worst decision I made in my life. I did not realize that I was literally selling parts of my soul and the money could have never made it worth it. I just wish that someone would have warned me and told me that I was going to be later experiencing PTSD from the sexual trauma and the experiences that I was subjecting myself to on a daily basis. I did not know that I would later need to be in trauma counseling. It brought me into way darker places than I ever could have imagined, and I never want to go back there. I wish I could go back in time to who I was before I started doing all that stuff and just tell myself that the money is not worth it. Keep your happiness. And that's all I want to tell any girl who's thinking about starting an account. I just hope I can save even just one girl from going through the pain and the trauma that I am now going through because I subjected myself to that for the last couple years.
Mine helps me so much. It's my full-time job at 19 and just getting better. I really don't want to, but I have to. I can't pay my bills or feed my kids. I'm over here about to make one cause these bills are killing me. You can't sell your soul. It's not for sale, ever. You can sell your time, and so it sounds like you just didn't enjoy doing this with your time. And that's okay. Didn't really affect me like that. But everyone experiences things differently. I'm experiencing financial trauma right now. A lower middle-class income is not worth it. This is a woman who used to do OnlyFans. The damage it did to her motivated her to speak out about it and to try and heal others. And as you can see, those women in the comments section have fallen way too deep to be saved. I just hope this woman does not go back to doing it. It looks like she suffered from that.
My parents, it took a while for them to be proud of me.
I'm proud of you.
I don't think they like what I do.
Oh shit.
And that's like hard, not being able to talk to them about like my career. I can see I personally wouldn't want my child to get into work. And so that's why I wouldn't want my child to become involved with it.
Well, no normal parents would be supportive of this kind of work, to be honest. What exactly are they supposed to be proud of? What kind of conversations would they even have? She doesn't even want her own children to be in that kind of working class. Now let's see how doing OnlyFans made her feel.
I'm stepping back from doing.
So what shifted? What changed?
Over the past few months, I've become really unhappy and regretting certain decisions that I've made.
Yeah. Like regretting just like making that kind of content, or like...
She regrets making it because it made her unhappy. Also because she can't talk to her parents about her OnlyFans work. Again, like I said, what exactly are they supposed to talk about?
I wish I had a time machine so that I could go back to when I lost my job 6 months ago and just not make an account. And I would have been homeless because I wouldn't have been able to afford to pay my rent, but it all would have been worth it because Lorenzo doesn't find me attractive anymore. And if I'd never made an account, Lorenzo would still find me attractive. I don't think I can live with that regret for the rest of my life.
Now, in case you can't tell, this woman is being sarcastic. The reason why she started an OnlyFans was because she was homeless, and now she's in a better place because she's got a ton of subscribers paying to see it. She's laughing now, but later on, it won't be a laughing matter anymore.
You're
type?
I like low key. I like introverted. I like feminine. I don't like girls who party or club or anything like that. I like girls who have some substance, some depth. They like to do things like we can kick it in the crib all day.
Would you fuck her?
Would I fuck her? No.
Because I did.
Because you did. And
Even if it was like with a condom.
No.
Really? Dude, have you seen my? You
No.
haven't, but like it's on Google, but like it's nice.
I don't dispute that, but I wouldn't fuck you.
Why?
I just can't. It's just a turn off for me.
Look at that girl. She felt so offended because this man would not sleep with her. It's something she hasn't learned yet. It's called self-respect.
So you're bored. Make this conversation less boring. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
How often do you think about the Roman Empire, Brian?
Is that your best effort?
Sure.
In any case, you're not particularly adding to the conversation. You've been disrespectful this entire time. You're entitled, you're rude, you have TikTok brain, you cannot stay focused. We've only been live for an hour and a half or so. I'm gonna ask you to leave.
Okay.
So get up, get the fuck out. Bro, you got no fucking followers, you're fucking... On my deadass podcast, bitch, you fucking do OnlyFans, you fucking degenerate. Good, they're all gone.
12 months ago, I had $8 to my name. I had thousands of dollars to pay on Afterpay and a personal loan with like $8,000 left to pay. And now I have $500K in the bank and I don't know what to do with it. Do you want to know how I got so rich? Posting pictures of my kitty on the internet.
This woman is bragging about how much money she's made on OnlyFans, but that came at a price. She's trading her soul for that money, and she fails to realize that. Her morals is gone.
Often statistically, any chances of having relationships, a lot of OnlyFans girls are actually regretting being on the website, coming forward and saying they can't get a job now and they can't get a date, and they never even made the money to justify doing it.
That's a good
I'm so
point.
happy for Elle, but that's the exception to the rule.
Okay, yeah, let me ask you on that point. I mean, do you have a man or not? You want a man?
No, I'm single at the moment. But can I just point out that people fail at jobs all the time. Like, just because you didn't make it as an actor, do you regret being an actor? Like, so many companies go bust. And, like, what point?
Right. If you fail at OnlyFans, you've done porn.
Sorry?
I said, but if you fail at McDonald's, you didn't flip a burger correctly for a customer. If you fail at OnlyFans, there's videos and pictures of you having sex or being naked on the internet forever.
Those videos will be there forever. How many people probably took screenshots or screen record those videos? These OnlyFans girls put themselves in that situation. They can't go on a date without somebody noticing them. They can't even get a job. They have cancelled themselves from humanity.
I want to talk about what I wish I knew, things I regret, and just in general knowledge about everything I've learned throughout the process of being an OnlyFans girl for about 2.5 years. So when I started my OnlyFans in 2020 during the pandemic, I was in kind of a crazy place in my life. I felt very alone. I was financially unsure of where my life was going, and I was in a very, very, very low spot. I had a very close friend suggest to me that I start an OnlyFans and start just to see what would happen. I just wish there had been somebody to tell me about the things that come with it.
If she had better friends around, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't have jumped to starting an OnlyFans. But surely getting undressed on camera for strangers was odd, right? But this is something that's not talked about a lot. The damages OnlyFans can cause for some people.
You think that selling your nudes online and do you think the money that you make from that translates to any sort of intelligence or skill, or are you do you accept the fact that you have no skill and maybe lack a lot of intelligence, which is why you had to go down that path?
That is not why I had to go down that path. I have a degree.
A degree in what?
Philosophy. I could go onto grad school and become a lawyer if I wanted to.
So you could have become a very well-respected lawyer, had a good career. What do you think your kids are going to think when they said, oh, my mom had two options? They could have been a philosopher and a lawyer who made a lot of money, but they decided to be an online whore for 2 years. And then when they got ugly, now nobody wants to hire them anymore because they ruined their name and their reputation.
So this woman had a degree, but she decided to sell her body to the world instead. Subscribe.